It is day 11 of the quarantine. I'm not sure how long I can last, but I hope I will one day escape this quarantine alive. Oh wait, did I say day 11? I meant day 12 of the quarantine. In this video, I'm going to talk about some misnomers, 6 of them specifically, that people get wrong about being quarantined and why they're wrong. So misnomer number 1 is just because you're quarantined doesn't mean that you're going to be stuck inside all day. So for example, I often go outside and maybe work outside in the patio because I work remotely, or maybe I go for a walk or a run through my neighborhood. And that's pretty safe, mostly because I don't really touch anything. And there's not really much to touch. There's not like any park benches to touch. It's just like a sidewalk. I'm not licking the sidewalk. At least I won't tell you that. And it's important to go outside and get sunlight because you need sunlight to get vitamin D, and you need vitamin D because you want to get your bones strong and healthy. I mean, not that my bones are strong and healthy, but they're strong enough. And you only need like 15 minutes a day of vitamin D or 15 minutes a day of sun, not vitamin D, to get your minimum vitamin D amount. All right, misnomer number 2 is just because you're quarantined doesn't mean you won't get any social contact. You're still going to be talking to people. It's just probably going to be through different mediums. So for example, I communicate with my team at my work using Microsoft Teams, and we do that like through our daily stand-up and our meetings that we have, and then communicate with my friends using Discord. So all these things would take the place of, I guess, going out and talking to people like at the office or at some place. And I also talk to my roommates when necessary. But I do try to keep my 6 foot social distancing required by the CDC. All right, misnomer number 3 is just because you're quarantined, it doesn't mean you're going to be quarantined forever. And that means that you don't need to hoard all the toilet paper and pasta. Please. I really need my pasta. The reason behind this is that many people, or the reason behind you don't need to hoard it all, is people are hoarding because many states and I guess countries have enforced lockdowns until like at least May, sometimes longer or shorter for some states or countries, and people get scared of these lockdowns. They think it's going to be the end of the world, and they need as much toilet paper and pasta until the zombie outbreak occurs. And that's when you're going to need guns. So, no, I'm kidding. The zombie outbreak hopefully doesn't occur. But right now it's just going to be a lockdown of like ice skating rinks, non-essential things. So these things are not essential to the survival of the human race. And of course, that's not grocery stores. So you'll still be able to buy your toilet paper and your essential things like pasta and beans that you need to survive on. Misnomer number 4 is that just because there's a quarantine doesn't mean that you won't be healthy since you can't go to the gym. And this is kind of obvious. You can do exercise indoors in your own home. And yeah, I guess not everyone has like exercise equipment and everything. But you can do like lunges, you can do sit-ups, push-ups. There's plenty of workouts you can do you can look for online. It's like simple indoor workouts, quarantine workouts. I'm sure there's plenty. And you can also go for a run as long as you just don't touch anything. That's somewhere from the outside world is touched. Which I guess if they breathe a lot of air and then you suddenly breathe it in, I guess you could get the virus as well. So don't run where someone was just like standing and breathing, because that could be a potential risk. All right, misnomer number 5 is that you won't get anything done since you're going to be stuck inside all day. Oh, by the way, you do like my shirt? It's a cat riding a dragon. It's one of my favorite shirts, if not my favorite shirt, because I like cats and I like dragon. Let me stand up a bit. There you go. Look at the dragon, the cat. Oh my gosh. Oh, anyways, you won't get any done because you're stuck inside all day. Well, I would argue it's quite the opposite. So I argue quite the opposite because you're going to have much more time to focus on what needs to be done. Like if you're working on a specific project that can only be done at home, this is the time to like focus up and get that project done. Like if you wanted to redo your patio or something like that, then now's the time to do it, because you have all this time and you can get it done. And as long as you have like the parts. If you don't have the parts, then I guess it's kind of risky to go out and get the parts, but that's fine. I mean, if you don't, it doesn't have to get done now if it's not necessary. But I would also argue you might not want to do like many outside errands that require going to the store and picking things up. So you might have to be forced to be creative. Ooh, I used the C word. And use things that like you already have at home. Like use home ingredients, house hacks. If I might say the word, the evil H word. All right, the final misnomer is that you won't have any fun since you can't go out and party and go clubbing and go to your favorite golf club. So depending on what you think is fun, I guess those things were fun because they kind of had they gave you the thought that they were fun, of course, and they probably were fun for you. But now's the time, I guess, if you don't normally stay indoors, which you probably do since you're watching this video and you're on YouTube. I mean, no offense, but you might be able to like create new fun indoors, like find new hobbies that you can do only indoors. You might look for fun ideas online where you can do indoors, make your own party of one. Oh, that sounds sad. Or maybe just a new indoor hobby. So like some indoor hobbies like reading. You can go knitting. You know, like make a hat, a scarf for the next winter, the next quarantine. Or maybe you could just make some zombie apocalypse clothes for the zombie apocalypse, which is the next thing that's gonna happen. Or maybe underwater basket weaving. Well, anyways, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you liked it. I'll see you later. Peace.